from the station that's on your side. This is News 12 at 6 o'clock.
The water is overflowing. Look at that, completely taking over an Aiken County bridge and shutting it down. Now state officials are stepping in to see what caused it. Our Sloan O'Cone is live near that bridge in Minetta, but first, a big concern officials have as they watch that bridge is the rain still ahead of us. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Riley Hale has been tracking these storms all afternoon long. So Riley, what's ahead for us?
Unfortunately, where we're taking a look at where Sloan is right now, they actually have a flood advisory right now. So we continue to see that heavy rain threat on areas that have already been really impacted with storms overnight. Southern Saluda County, Edgefield, and Aiken County, you're included in this flood advisory until 8:15 p.m., where we're likely seeing some minor flooding issues ongoing, including in the way of some flooded roadways. A little bit further south towards us here in town, Augusta and downtown Aiken are also underneath a flood advisory until 7:15 p.m. We are currently dry in Aiken and Augusta, but we are tracking rain to our north, making its way down south. So that is going to be impacting us and continuing that flash flood threat, at least for the next couple of hours. Further south, we are tracking a decent line of storms in Burke, Jefferson, Washington County. These are about to collide with an outflow boundary to our south, so we're likely going to see that heavy rain really ramp up in our southern counties over the next several hours. We're going to keep the chance to see the heavy rain threat at least through around midnight tonight. We'll have a look at some improving weather later in the week in just a little bit.
All right, thanks for that, Riley. Incredible video out of Aiken County, where a bridge is currently overflowing with water, and it's been doing this for almost 12 hours now. That bridge is now shut down while officials trying to figure out what's causing all the water to gush. Sloan O'Cone is live here in Minetta at the intersection of Old Shoals and Mount Pleasant Road. So, Sloan, at first officials thought there was so much water, maybe a nearby dam had failed. What are they saying is the issue here now?
DHEC dam safety engineer says that the dam didn't fail or is not overflowing. The water is coming from nearby pond, Shealy Pond. And this is not the first time locals have had problems with this bridge.
2015 was similar to what we have now, except it was up over the bank. The water came up over the bank, and the bridge, half of it went out in just a short time, just a matter of hours.
SCDOT is waiting for the water to stop before they can decide if the bridge is safe to use. Neighbors say it took 18 months for the bridge to be finished after it flooded in 2015. The water, officials say, is coming from Shealy Pond, overflowing with heavy rainfall. Neighbors are worried about the inconvenience potential bridge damage will have.
It's pretty annoying because it takes me an extra 10 minutes if I go into Aiken. It's an extra 5 miles around. Anywhere I go, if I go to visit someone on Mount Pleasant, then I've got to go all the way around.
But it isn't just an inconvenience, it's a major safety issue. Old Shoals is a major cut-through road for commuters and school buses.
Well, I think that was the scariest situation this morning because my neighbor said the bus went over it. And that's when he called in when he saw a school bus go down the road.
And it's been raining here all afternoon, so it's just a waiting game for SCDOT to determine whether the bridge is safe or not.
It just looks like a mess out there. Sloan, it looks like you're about to get swept away. Make sure you stay safe out there. And while the dam from today's rain did not fail,
even heading into the weekend, mainly afternoon, early evening, it will be getting hotter as well with highs in the mid-90s.
Well, chances are you or someone you know has cancer or heart disease. Both disproportionately impact people of color. Now, MCG is one of 4 institutions in the whole country selected to find the best ways to treat them. Our Celeste Springer shows us how they're enlisting students in their fight.
Students at Payne College are heading to labs like this to get hands-on experience studying our nation's biggest killers. MCG is diving deep into cancer and cardiovascular disease, and more importantly, why they impact some people more than others. Charleston Lee is heading into her senior year at Payne College, and she's only 16.
Computer science, computer engineering, more of, or computational research, analysis, that area.
If you can't tell from her interests, she's pretty smart. And she's going to be working alongside researchers like Dr. Weintraub studying cancer and cardiovascular disease.
We established the collaboration with Payne College in order to have a student internship. That will allow us to work with the students there, many of whom are also persons of color whose families and friends have been disproportionately affected.
MCG says a major focus of theirs is pinpointing why these conditions impact Black communities more than others. According to DPH, cancer and cardiovascular disease accounted for 50% of deaths in the Black community from 2015 to 2019.
My grandfather has cancer and my grandmother has heart disease. So that was another reason why I thought this was a great opportunity, because I get to see the details of like what is going on.
And doing it all is made possible thanks to a grant from the American Heart Association. Getting the money, no easy feat.
This was a real competition to get this grant, and I'm really proud to say that, we beat out Harvard University, Vanderbilt University, many other prestigious places to get this grant.
So the smarty pants over at Harvard missed out, and there's a new generation of students here at home ready to work alongside MCG's pros. They're hammering out the final details right now, but they plan to have this up and running by the time students return to school in August. In Augusta, Celeste Springer on your side.
Okay, the Tokyo Olympics begin in 3 days.